We're making the Hightower's famous cherry dessert today. Welcome to Help at Home, your resource for great recipes and easy learning. I'm Jim Hightower. Today we're making my family's famous dessert, and it's just called cherry dessert. I don't know where it came from or who made it, but it's slap your mama good. So grab your pen and paper. Here come the ingredients. For the crust, you will need 1½ cups flour, 1½ sticks butter, 2 tablespoons sugar or Diabetics, 1 tablespoon of Splenda Sugar Blend, and 1/2 cup chopped pecans. For the filling, you will need 8 ounces cream cheese, 1 package, 2 cups powdered sugar, Diabetics. I don't know why you couldn't take enough Splenda Sugar Blend. Toss it in your blender and make powdered sugar that way. 1 envelope of Dream Whip, and 1 can of cherry pie filling. Here's my crust. You've seen this in the Jell-o pudding cake video, so I'm not going to go over that again, except to say, melt your butter or let it be soft, mix it in a bowl, push it in, 15 to 25 minutes at 350. It's no big deal. You want it to be cooked, slightly browned around the edges, not hard as a rock, but definitely not mushy. So if it's a little mushy after you cook it, put it under your low broiler till it browns like this. That's all there is to the crust. I've got my cream cheese in Big Red here, and all I'm going to say about it is make sure the cream cheese is at room temperature. When you go to make your crust, take it out. An hour and a half is not too long for it to sit out. Mine's been sitting out for 2 hours. It's got to be soft or you'll have a lot of little bits and you'll be sorry. You just whip it up until it's nice and fluffy. I've got my powdered sugar here, but before we move on, you know the drill. You've got to scrape those sides and the bottom of your bowl. The reason you scrape your bottom and sides of the bowl is because if you don't, at the end, you'll end up with dried ingredients on the bottom or the sides. So that's why you do it. Then you just slowly mix in your powdered sugar. You go slowly so you don't get all over your kitchen and you. After it's mixed, you just scrape your sides again and give it a good whip. That's all there is to that. It's always nice to have a secondary mixer or hand mixer for these 2-bowl recipes like this. If you've never seen Dream Whip before, this is it. And it comes 4 packages to a box. You'll need 1 package. This is essentially a 1960s product, I believe, which simulates sweet whipped cream. You need 1/2 cup of milk with 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla mixed in, and you just mix it up. As always, after a second I would stop, scrape around the bottom just a little bit. Then you're supposed to mix it till it's nice and fluffy, kind of like whipped cream. The box says about 4 minutes. See? Sorry. With a stand mixer and a whip attachment, it didn't even take me 3 minutes. If you don't have Dream Whip and you're part of the country or you're part of the world, never fear. Because it replicates sweet whipped cream, all you have to do is get about a cup of whipped cream. When you whip it up, it should double, I believe. Put enough powdered sugar or Splenda Sugar Blend to make it sweet enough, and substitute it. There you go. Don't cry. Adapt. I've got my filling, I've got my Dream Whip, and I am going to taste this for you. It's not very sweet at all, so 1/4 cup of powdered sugar would probably do it for you, which would be 2 tablespoons of Splenda Sugar Blend. All you do is put your Dream Whip into your filling. Slowly fold it in. You could certainly do this one by hand. Do not beat it. You want it to be light. I think that's enough. I would finish this up by folding it in. You know that drill. Drop, turn, drop, turn, drop, turn. It's very simple. And because it's not egg whites, you can stir it a little bit. You won't hurt it. Get your crust. Put it right on top. Spread it out. There you go. Nice and even. Let's taste that. Yummo. The last thing you need is your can of cherry pie filling. Now let's talk prep tips. Your filling here is kind of soft right now. So in the interest of perfection, you can take this and put it in the refrigerator for about an hour. Let it firm up just slightly so that it doesn't mix in too much with your cherries and you have a perfect cherry top here. But in the interest of time here, we're not going to do that. You just put it right on top. Be sure and scrape out your can. Why would you leave any of that goodness? Spread it carefully. And that's it. Here it is. Look at that goodness. Be sure to chill it for at least 2 hours in the refrigerator. Longer is better. And once you bring out this nice cold dessert, your family will start to realize it's a special occasion. If you like this recipe for cherry dessert, the simple dessert with the fantastic taste, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe and share with your friends who like to cook or just want to learn how. Drop me a line in the comments below about your experiences with this recipe and what else you'd like to see in the kitchen. Click the bell in the top right hand corner for notifications. I'm Jim Hightower, and remember, everyone needs help, even me. Enjoy. For the crust, you will need 1½ cups flour. All I'm going to say about the cream cheese is it must be at room flopper, since this essentially replicates sweet rip flopper.